Time now for the morning rush. The city of Albuquerque is now sharing the results of their recent survey on how residents feel about the quality of life here in the Duke City. The majority said that the city is doing a poor job of handling homelessness in Albuquerque. And when it comes to safety, 81% of those surveyed said that they feel safe in their neighborhoods during the day, but that drops down to 51% at night. Some developing overnight news this morning. We are learning more from Albuquerque police after a two-vehicle crash leaves one woman dead. Details are still limited, but they say that this happened near Virginia and Constitution. One driver died after crashing into a building. We are still waiting to learn more about the second car. There is now a second person facing charges in connection to the robbery and murder at Blake's Lotaburger last month. Police say Adeline Urquijo acted as Ricky Martinez Jr.'s getaway driver after Martinez allegedly shot and killed Cypress Garcia at the Blake's Lotaburger in Espanola during a robbery on August 16th. Urquijo is now being charged with harboring or aiding a felon. Erica.
And here's a look at our hourly forecast through this morning. Temperatures are in the mid-60s now. It's feeling nice and comfy out there. By this afternoon, we're going to be climbing into the 80s and 90s. It's going to be a hot one, but mostly dry.
A years-long renovation project slowed down by the pandemic is almost finished. Thomas Clayton wants to bring the vibrancy back to the Rollins building. It's located in the once thriving railroad district of Las Vegas, New Mexico. Well, he and his wife, they've been restoring the building for at least the past 6 years. They're having an open house next Saturday from noon to 5 p.m. Albuquerque City Councilors, they could vote on Wednesday to put $250,000 towards improving Route 66. The resolution would put the money toward establishing pop-up retail or artistic and cultural activities at vacant locations, cleaning up neighborhoods, and even rehabbing some neon signs along the route. What started as a prank may result in property damage charges. Lovington police say that the man in this photo poured soap into a fountain at Chaparral Park. They say that the soap was pumped through the sprinkler system and sprayed onto the grass. Right now, the park workers are trying everything they can to keep the grass from dying. If it does, police say that the person responsible could be facing charges. Erica.
And for today, our threat index is low. We will see some isolated storms in the Middle Rio Grande Valley, Northern Mountains, and Four Corners, and it is going to be a scorcher with highs in the 90s.
A group of residents from San Miguel and Mora counties, they are putting together a new foundation to help raise money and meet the community needs. The Mora San Miguel Long-Term Recovery Group is in the early stages. Co-chair Edward Martinez says that they hope to fill any gaps left by other organizations, fire or flooding related. A reminder of what's closed this Labor Day. All ABQ ride services will not be running today. City and county offices will be closed, as well as animal shelters and libraries. And for seniors, meal sites will also be closed. A plane crash in Washington state has left at least one person dead and 9 others missing, according to authorities. That plane was en route from the mainland from Friday Harbor. That's a tourist destination in the San Juan Islands when it crashed into the water at about 3 p.m. yesterday. The National Transportation Safety Board is now investigating. Erica.
All right, let's get a check on traffic. The maps are looking clear this morning. No accidents or any slowdowns right now. And here's a look over the Big I. A few cars out this morning, but everything's moving along.
In Wisconsin, they say some of the best things in the state come from the dairy air. Well, the weekend saw the return of the Wisconsin State Cow Chip Throw. That's a Dairyland competition, or tradition rather, that's been around since 1975. Competitors, young and old, see who can throw the dried up cow manure the furthest.
And time now for the 5 facts. At number 5, a local restaurant is helping out a Las Cruces football player suffering from a severe injury. Organ Mountain football senior linebacker Abraham Romero collapsed on the field during their August 26th game. He's been in a medically induced coma at El Paso Hospital ever since. Bubba's 33 says they're donating a portion of their sales to help pay for Romero's medical expenses. Every purchase they made through September 12th will go to the Las Cruces Booster Club, who will pass it along to Romero's family.
And number 4, this morning, a group of residents from San Miguel and Mora counties, they're putting together a new foundation to help raise money and meet community needs. The Mora San Miguel Long-Term Recovery Group is in its early stages. Now, co-chair Edward Martinez says that they hope to fill any gaps left by other organizations, either flooding or fire related. Well, the group says that it's already helping those in the community and hopes to do more in the years to come.
And at number 3, we do have a chance for an isolated shower or storm in the metro Middle Rio Grande Valley area. We could also see those in the southern edge of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains near Santa Fe and up in the Four Corners.
And number 2, the city of Albuquerque is now sharing the results of their recent survey, trying to understand how residents feel about the quality of life here in the Duke City. It's no surprise, though, that the results show some of the biggest concerns revolve around crime and homelessness. A majority said that the city is doing a poor job of handling homelessness in Albuquerque. And when it comes to safety, 81% of those surveyed said that they feel safe in their neighborhoods during the day, but that drops down to 51% at night, and some people say that they don't feel safe in the city at all. Now, the results were not all bad. The study also highlighted the unique culture, friendly people, and great food in the city. If you'd like to see the results of the full study, we have it at alwaysonkrqe.com. And at number 1, there's now a second person facing charges in connection to the robbery and murder at a Blake's Lotaburger last month. Police say that Adeline Urquijo acted as Ricky Martinez Jr.'s getaway driver. This is after Martinez allegedly shot and killed Cypress Garcia at the Blake's Lotaburger in Espanola during a robbery on August 16th. The criminal complaint says that Urquijo told police that while she was waiting for Martinez in the car, she heard gunshots, and when Martinez got back into the vehicle, he admitted to shooting Garcia and demanded that she drive away. Urquijo is scheduled to be back in court on September 28th.